Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9.
You're such a dork. Hi, everybody. It's Christina. This is Vox and Guest Live. It is a Monday night, so of course we are here with a shit ton. Yes, it's a professional journalistic term, and I just used it, and I'll use it again. A veritable shit ton of great indie music to play, but we cannot do it alone, Greg and I. We cannot. Can we, Greg? Can we, Greg?
No, absolutely not.
It's the voice of Greg. It's not Azul. Say hi to Azul, everybody. Azul is fucking lighting it up this week. Whoa. Ooh. And yeah, we can't do it alone. Kurt is excited about Azul. Nobody else loves Azul as much as I do, except for maybe Kurt. I cannot listen to this music alone. So we have most of the mystery panel of greatness that we planned. I will explain that in a minute. So let us see. We have a returning favorite and a new one. Guys, it is Damien from Crimson Asphalt, and off camera in the ether, we have Jesse from Crimson Asphalt. He's
It's true. Jesse. He's here.
Jesse, are you ether here? Can you say hi?
Hello, everyone.
He's Jesseing.
I'm over here doing some Jesse stuff.
The disembodied racist.
They're being broadcast. Where are you being broadcast again? Metal Mondays?
Metal Mondays on Chronic Noise, which is a local metal thing in our local scene here.
So they're being broadcast. They're simulcasting totally different things, but we're going to call it a simulcast anyway with us. So Jesse has to handle, the Metal Mondays thing, and Dame is here. But Jesse will vocally pop in from time to time. And we have an always hilarious chat fan favorite. Does anyone know who this is? I do. Greg does. Damien also knows. He probably knows as well, being himself and all. It's Entropy in Motion. It's Dre. Say hi, Dre.
What's up, everybody?
Forgot about Dre. I didn't. I remembered you were here, and I introduced you and everything. And so we have a void to fill in the chat, guys, because Dre is usually like holding it down. So we need you guys to fucking step up, right? But our third panel member was going to be Narak, and Narak, being Narak, has a whole situation. They are driving many states to get from one state, I don't know if they want me to say, they probably will, to another far away, and have been driving all day, and just let us know about an hour ago. I hope they're not asleep, Kurt, because I think they're driving, but it just let us know that they can't be on, although they may pop in for a few minutes later on just to say hello. So we decided to mix this shit up. We're going to do something very different tonight. I don't know if anybody but Kurt saw it on Facebook, but here's the deal.
I saw it.
You saw it. You're here, though, so I can't know you're already here. I see 14 in the chat by my count. I don't know if that's accurate or not, because Facebook loves to lie to me, but we have a lot of people in the chat, and what we're going to do is we're going to open it up to anybody who's here. The email is there at the bottom of the screen. Look at that. info@voxandstix.com. If you want to come on for a song or two and be on the mystery panel of greatness, which will not be too mysterious, except like right up until the moment that yes, it will juice your jubblies. Just email and let us know, and we'll just keep picking people out. And you come be on the mystery panel of greatness. Guys, can't you attest to how fantastic an experience it is to be on this panel?
It's how I knew I made it in music.
That's it. It's unlike any other experience.
Dre, I mean, are you absolutely moist with excitement right now? Is it all happening for you?
Circle gets the square. It's like the Hollywood squares of the indie music scene.
That's right. And Kurt is the square. So there you go. All right. While we wait. So really, guys, excuse me as I choke on my own spit, which is a talent we like to cultivate around here, among other things. We're going to play a song. So get in those emails, guys, if you want to, because we'll have to, if you're emailing, just so you understand, so we can send you the link to join the stream. And in the meantime, I think we're going to start with a band we have never played on Vox and Guest before. Nary a time. Yeah. This is a band called, you did, Kurt. There's a band called JAZ, Justified and Zealous, which is already pretty badass right there. And they have a song called A Reason. And I love this because this whole song is about the fact that there's a reason that we're all alive. And this song is basically talking about figuring out what the hell that is. So let us play. Let's start off the show strong. I haven't heard it, but Greg has been raving about it all week. Justified and Zealous. Justified and Zealous, JAZ with A Reason.
Every time you go through the fire, just know you're going higher. It's up to you to just dig deeper. No matter how low you can reach up. Spread the vision, believe the mission. God is coming with the provision. You got this, yeah. You got this. I want you, yeah. Keep on going, don't you stop. Keep on striving. There's a reason, there's no reason. You are alive.
Don't let them tell you that you ain't cute. They'll never understand cause they ain't you. You don't just qualify, you more than fine, you're more than fly, perfect in the Father's eye. They have no idea where you headed to. There's a blessing in the vestibule, let it through. Part of the beauty is you don't know the plan yet. You don't believe me, then hold my hand. Yup, come with me. Harlem 83. See that boy with the afro? I say it's me. Fast forward a few years and through tears, he's still here. Must be a purpose, but who hears? You ever been hungry enough to wish for death? All that pain, but never missed a breath. Heart still beating, voice still reaching. Gotta be a reason. Let's see.
Every time you go through the fire, just know you're going higher. It's up to you to just dig deeper. No matter how low you can reach up. Spread the vision, believe the mission. God is coming with the provision. You got this, yeah. You got this. I want you, yeah. Keep on going, don't you stop. Keep on striving. There's a reason, there's no reason. You are alive. Realize that what's in you is so precious. You cannot repress it. You must know that He will always come back for His investment. He's looking for a return, so you must return to what He's called you to.
Come back home out of the cold wind. No matter what condition that your soul's in, no coincidence. You in His fence, in defense, your main goal is made whole. Every scar's a chapter, every fall you get back up. Take a bow on them, even if they don't clap. Dig deeper than talent, baby. You got gifts. Can't nobody stop this. You got
Every
this.
time you go through the fire, just know you're going higher. It's up to you to just dig deeper. No matter how low you can reach up. Spread the vision, believe the mission. God is coming with the provision. You got this, yeah. You got this. I want you, yeah. Keep on going, don't you stop. Keep on striving. There's a reason, there's no reason. You are alive.
We got it. Yeah.
Reach up,
We outside. Yeah.
keep on striving. You got this. You got this.
Oh, come on. How great is that? Holy crap.
Isn't that awesome?
That was so
JAZ,
freaking good.
Justified and
good.
Zealous. That song both somehow manages to sound completely retro Jackson 5, like just boogie down Bronx, like on a summer night, all hot and whatever, and also very modern. And I don't know how they pulled that off. Damien, you were fucking you were
Yeah.
vibing. You were talk
Yeah.
to me, guys. Talk to me
Cut
about
this
this great
motherfucking
song.
rock. That was fantastic. I mean, the message was so positive. The music
Yeah.
was so upbeat. I think we're gonna stop being a metal band. I think we're just gonna try and do that from now on.
I love it. You'll have to be like chartreuse concrete or something. You'll have to find a softer
Red
vibe.
Pavement.
Red Pavement. That sounds like a Sean Connery movie. I don't know. Get the red pavement, money penny, or something like that. But no, I love it. Dre, talk to me. Were you vibing it? What'd you think?
Very, very much so. A lot of 60s Motown vibes,
Yeah.
specifically Jackson 5. But I also heard a lot of the early 2000s underground Christian hip hop scene right there. And the singer kind of reminded me of, I don't know her name. I can't remember her name, but the singer from the Jets really reminded me a lot of her.
Oh, wow. Okay. See, Dreo's always got like he's got the names. He's got he keys right in on it. This is why he's on the mystery panel of greatness, folks. Guys, that was tremendous. That is a strong start. Now I see why you have been raving about that song all week, honey. Did you want to talk about it to everyone else? Because you've been talking about it.
I just
to me all week.
groove into it. I mean, it was just so cool. I had to listen to it a few times, because I was like, this is just making my day.
Wow, you just sounded like a surfer somehow. You're like, it's totally gnarly, and I like totally made my day. Like, actually, it was weird. It was like a valley girl crossed with a surfer. I love it. You're a valley surfer. I loved it. Justified and Zealous, JAZ. Guys, A Reason is the name of the song. I want you to go follow all the things. As we always do later on, we will be putting, well, there's the Facebook page. Of course, Greg has beaten me to it, but we'll be putting everybody that we play in the wrap-up post tonight, so you can follow them if you don't already. But a very strong start. Wow, that was great. And I saw Kurt said something really cool about how like we're open to every genre in this community, and we really are. Like the stuff that we play, the stuff that comes up. Like, sorry, I'm not being rude.
Good music is good music.
Because there are so many, people. Gotta send those emails if you want to be on. Don't be shy, okay? Hey, Tension Splash. I'm going to keep mentioning it so that people who come in late will know what the deal is. If you want a chance to join us on the panel here for a song or two and give us your thoughts and say hi to the community, just send an email to Hit It, Greg. Hit It, Greg. You had one fucking job, Greg. Plus 732 others. But yeah, there it is right on the screen. info@voxandstix.com. I am wondering, has anyone seen Plain's Desperate Symphony in the chat? Is he here yet? Is he here? Justin, are you here? Papa, can you hear me? No, I don't know. I can't see the chat, honey. I'm relying on you.
I'm looking. I'm like flipping between screens. So
you had 56 jobs, Greg.
Exactly.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet.
I haven't seen. There's Plains. Yep.
You're here. Justin, you want to come on for your song? Do you want to do it? I have to wait like 30 seconds for the delay for him to hear it. People love, guys. I know that, you're not used to, hosting a show that's so seamless and professional as this, but people love it in the audience when you repeat yourself a lot.
Absolutely.
And then wait with dead silence for a delay so that one specific person can answer you in a chat. It is ratings gold, and we have just nailed the formula. And I don't mind sharing it because I feel like it's basically copyrighted by us at this point. Justin, have we answered? Did he answer? Did he say anything?
I got this.
You have. I'm not going to interpret that emoji because that's a dirty thing that I would say. So
yeah.
Is that a yes? Are you coming on or what? Let us know and we can send you the link. In the meantime, I will skip him just because, whatever. Why don't we,
I have to that too, but I'm on the panel.
You are. You're on it. You could leave and come back. You could just keep popping in. We could do that. You like to pop in and out, don't you, Dame?
That's how I became a father.
There you go. On that note, why don't we treat everybody? Dre, we're going to get it. We're going to get it done, my friend. Why don't you intro your song, tell us what we are playing, and tell us a little something about it, please?
Okay, so this song is called Herencia, and I wanted to play tribute to a lot of the old guitar player greats like Dick Dale, Dwayne Eddy, Richie Valens.
Nice.
And groups like the Tornadoes. So I kind of made it a surf rock, Spanish kind of Latino kind of thing with a little bit of gent rolled in there, just a little bit.
Nice.
Okay. I love this already. Okay, we're going to play it. We're playing Entropy in Motion. Now, you say it again. Herencia?
Herencia.
Herencia. Okay,
Mhm.
I have it. I had it in my head. That was how I would have said it. And then I thought you said it cooler than I did. But okay, guys, this is it. Entropy in Motion. Let's do it.
That's what I was waiting for right there.
Dude, that was so good, guys. Entropy in
Man,
Motion
That was amazing. That was
on
awesome.
the
Absolutely.
panel, in your ear holes, like just oh my god. I was taken to like the scene in Pulp Fiction, you know, when they're dancing, and nobody seems to know that reference but me, but that's okay. It was a pretty popular movie in its time, but I love the surf rock. I love all the bits of that, Dre. That's so fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it, guys. Tell me.
I
Go,
was
Greg.
getting a little bit of classical gas. If you've ever heard that song,
Mhm.
there's an instrumental that called Classical Gas, and it has a very surf rock kind of feel to it, and I loved it. It was one of my favorites. But I love that song. It was awesome.
Yeah, I heard somebody ask if that was a baritone. That's an 8-string electric.
Oh man. And the mix is fabulous too. Like just you heard every single thing in there.
Got so much depth.
Dame, tell me, love, tell me.
I grew up on surf rock, so that was absolutely like a blast from the past. I loved that. Fantastic work on the guitar, man. Absolutely.
Thanks.
That solo,
Oh,
chef's kiss.
Oh yeah. So Dre, you did everything on that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh god.
No shit.
So
Yeah,
let's see.
well,
So
the drums
tell me.
are programmed. I'm sorry, the drums are
No,
programmed.
that's
but
yeah, okay. But everything else was you?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Great example. Great example of surf rock. I'd love to hear more stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Guys, let's pull up some of the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Because I saw lots of good things going by, but then I get so distracted by the music that I forget to look. Mason Williams says Afira. Mason Williams.
Williams wrote Classical Gas.
Mason Williams. There you go. Bravo, not a simple composition. You pulled this off masterfully. Totally agree. Absolutely. See, Freaky Joe gets my Pulp Fiction thing. Thank you, Joe. That's why I love you. Big Deck Energy Geo says that song would fade into Wipeout flawlessly and improve upon it greatly. Mike Mechanic A, Mike, we got to get you on camera, buddy. Mike from Mechanic A says that was cool. I agree. It was cool, Mike. Cool indeed. Entropy in Motion, Herencia. We got to, again, go like, I know everybody probably does, but, go like, follow, subscribe for him too. Everything. Do all the things.
All the
It was
things.
cool. All of the things, all of them. We should invent a new thing that you can do, like Sporp. Go like, follow, subscribe, and Sporp to Entropy in Motion. I don't know what that would mean, but you can define it yourself. Hey, Wolf's Fangs. Wolfie says Dick Dale along with Gary Hoey are some of my favorite musicians. Really like this, obviously. There you go. And Flying Beats. Hi, Flying Beats. You got to come on camera too. Andre, don't mess around. That's right. You don't mess around, do you, Dre?
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't. He does
No
not
one
mess
with an 8-string does.
no, it's true. They're too busy.
Played upside down as well. I play upside down.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Things inverted. Long story short, all my brothers had guitars, didn't really learn. I'm lefty, and I was determined to play left-handed, but they would have kicked my ass if I would have changed a string. So,
You just learned to do it upside down.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, because it needed to be more impressive. And there we have it. We figured out how to make it more impressive. He did all that, and it was upside down. Upside down. There are very few things I can do upside down. We're not going to get into them tonight. So, all right. Do we have an answer, Greg, from Plains Desperate Symphony? We do. He has been sent the link. I think. Are we going to wait for him to appear? We're going to wait. Damien, you had a gig the other night just after I talked to you that I heard went smashingly well. I heard that from you.
It certainly did. Atria in Oshawa, Ontario here. We played with Pound of Flesh, really good buddies of ours we toured with earlier on in the year in February. And it was just like a great big family reunion, honestly. Many hugs.
Loved the picture of your name on the marquee.
Right?
You were on a marquee.
It's not often you get that.
No.
It doesn't matter how many times you see it. It's always special. It always makes you feel good.
Yeah, 100%.
The van premiere, indeed.
Yeah, that was a close one because you had no you had no Wi-Fi, none,
Nope.
not at all, and you had an emergency hotspot.
Right?
And you did it.
Somebody saved the day for me.
It's true. It was great because we're waiting for everybody to come, and it was just Damien then, and then he was like, "Yeah, my signal's not really good," and he froze, and then he disappeared. We were like, "Well, we would have figured that out," but yeah, all right. So Justin is coming on. Is he coming on now, dear? Soon. Okay. Rather than wait for soon, we will move to another one. Let us play. Okay. We have never played this band either. We're gonna just do another one we haven't played.
No.
No, we're not.
Look, it's me.
Wow, you're in some sort of alternate dimension there, Justin.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Where is your head? And what is it? Can you lean in a little bit? There we go. Okay, now you're not blurred. Hello. Say hello, everybody, to Plains Desperate Symphony. This is Justin.
I can blind you guys. Hold on. Whoa.
I know,
whoa,
it's great.
whoa.
It's fabulous. I love it. We just, we'll have to have a small epilepsy warning here if you keep doing that. But
Sorry.
thank you for popping in.
Yeah, I had a minute or so to get set up. So
there you go. So you should have full backdrop now. Everything should be ready. We're expecting a PowerPoint. You've had nearly a minute now to get ready. So guys, we have Justin, Plains Desperate Symphony here because we're doing a world premiere. That's right. A world premiere. Another one. And this is actually a world premiere. Has anyone heard this yet, Justin? I mean, obviously, like you have in your family, but I mean, like anybody?
I have His Theory and Ghost of Rucker.
Okay.
That's so. I guess those two people have heard it.
All right,
That's
they're
it.
allowed. That's okay. They're allowed. But so this is the first broadcast though.
Absolutely, yeah. You
And
can't even
I
find it on streaming yet.
see, look at that. Look at that. We get all the premieres now because everybody's so nice to us and we so are grateful. So why don't you tell us about Low Ambition? Because there's a whole story here. So I am very interested to hear it from you.
Sure. So, Low Ambitions, my latest single. I wrote it mostly in January. Originally, I had intended to have Christina contribute some vocals to it. Unfortunately, I apparently don't know vocal ranges very well, and I composed a part that that
I was
she.
like, wow, you would have to step on something pretty crucial for me to get me to sing that high.
Yeah.
And didn't I send you? I sent it to you, I think.
You did what? Sorry.
I did send you though to a much better choice.
Of course, absolutely, yeah, yeah. So yeah, Christina was able to set me up with Elizabeth Weaver, who's a great singer and cellist, I believe, as well. And yeah, should be pretty well known to some of you. She's contributed to a few really good songs that we've heard
Notably,
on this channel.
she did Sana with Narok and me and a bunch of other people. Yeah, she's Elizabeth is up and coming soprano. So you got her and you have somebody else too.
That's right, and my brother's on the song. Sir Tiger of Winnipeg. He's a
Love it.
Sorry, 1 second. My son is trying to take advantage of the fact that I'm on live stream to get me to give him snacks and things that he shouldn't be having. Yes, Julian, have a couple. So I think I've
You
bought.
gotta love kids, man.
Yeah,
Kids have always figured out. They just always know. They're like,
Yeah,
I know. I see opportunity here.
Yeah, I've bought peace for the price of some sour cream and onion chips. So that's shouldn't be.
That's
as
cheap.
someone who can't eat dairy anymore.
for
Yeah,
sure.
it's true.
Yeah, and
Dairy.
actually, my son jumped in the chat a minute ago. He is Halloween Llama, so he sometimes when I'm on the lives, he'll jump on his phone and throw a few things. He mentioned that the last track was Fire, which it was. So very good song.
Well, there you
I
go.
was a little distracted setting things up, but I was
Totally
still
agree.
listening.
No, and managed to procure sour cream and onion potato chips too. So you're good.
He's very
So,
talented.
but now this one though, you said you started writing it in January, and this one's very special to you, right? This is a very personal one.
That's right, and unfortunately, I have to deal with potato chips. I'm so sorry. I'm just absolutely tanking this live stream. I'm sure you guys
No, you're not.
already regret having
Potato
me
chips,
on here.
another known ratings gold.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get some sponsorship dollars. Lay's
Yep.
Chips, the official chip brand of Vox and Guest.
I still think that they should have the slogan "Get Laid." I do. LAY''D. Like they're missing out. But guys,
Okay.
call me from Lay's because I got lots of ideas. But so yes, it will be easier for you in potato chip land if I explain this, or you.
I think we're gonna be good because he's
Okay,
gonna be
here we go.
busy chewing. Hopefully, so basically, this song is it's a very personal song to myself. As the name implies, it is about struggling with ambition. It's about depression, anxiety. Although it does have a good hook to it, so it's. I don't think the subject matter is maybe dark, but I try to counterpoint it by having a good beat, and it's also the low part of Low Ambition. Also, is connected to one of my new favorite genres, which is lo-fi. I've been really digging that. I think a lot of it has to do with the influence of my friend Ghost of Rucker, who I happen to think is a fantastic lo-fi artist.
You are not alone in that assessment. I completely agree.
Yeah, he's very good. So that's kind of what the song is about. Actually, I've been kind of in a bit of a lull creatively, which is tough because I've had a lot of opportunities, like a lot of doors have opened for me thanks to being part of this community.
Yeah.
But I can't always really take advantage of it. I've got collaborations on the go with at least 4 different artists. I've got my next 2 albums mapped out. But then when it comes time to just sit down and write, a lot of times I just, oh man,
you know what, you cannot, the muse comes when it comes, right? And I think everybody in this community who's watching this can probably relate to opportunity without inspiration at the same time, and vice versa. So I'm just glad that we have this. We have it again, guys. World premiere, Plains Desperate Symphony, featuring Sir Tiger of Winnipeg and Elizabeth Weaver. And we're gonna do it right
Some days I just can't. I lie in bed and I think, just get up and make some coffee. But then I think about cleaning the pot and opening the pantry and everything else, and it's too much. Instead, I stay in bed and I say to myself, tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better.
Some days I just can't. I lie in bed and I think, just get up and make some coffee. Then I think about it, cleaning the pot, opening the pantry, and everything else. It's just too much. Instead, I stay in bed and I say to myself, tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better. are days I just can't. I mean, I have everything, but I do nothing. Just make a pot of coffee. You lie there, you think about it, the process. You gotta clean this, you gotta do that, you gotta grind. It's just too much. Another hour passes. I stay there, laying in bed, thinking about all the things that I can do. I think to myself, tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better. Tomorrow I'll be better.
Justin, I don't want to go full mom on you, honey. I'm so proud of you. I really am. It's just, and anybody who has ever struggled with depression, with anxiety, with just being in your head for whatever reason, knows that feeling so well, of the slightest, smallest, simplest thing that other people do every day and take for granted, just seeming like this monolith of things that you have to marshal and you really can't. And the music is terrific. The message is great. I love the way you did it. I'm going to let everybody else talk, but I'm just so happy how this turned out. Because, I heard inklings of it at the beginning before you brought in Elizabeth, who just smashed it. Just smashed it. Your brother was great. You were great. Guys, talk to me. Dame, you were going to say, and I cut you off, sweetheart. I'm sorry, but I had to get that out. What were you going to say, love?
That was outstanding. Like I didn't know what to expect within the first couple seconds. And was the video part of the release, or was that a visualizer that was put together after?
Yeah, so the visualizer is sort of a temporary, because I wanted to get my song on here, and the release doesn't actually come out until the May 3rd. And I have a plan for a music video actually that I'm making with my brother, but it is not anywhere near being done yet. So what the video that we just watched is the album cover for the single. That's the coffee pot with the extension, or the cord still hanging over the top. It's like not ready for coffee to be made anyway. And then that transitions into Milk Drop visualizer for Winamp, which is a really trippy visualizer that's been around.
I thought it worked for the song really well, actually. Like, didn't you guys?
I thought it was great. I was just about to say, like, that's an amazing video.
Right.
I think it worked fantastically. But...
not that you and Tiger shouldn't do the thing you planned, but it works really well, because the whole thing is so like, you're in your head, you're in the screen, you're in the visualizer. Yeah, it really worked. It really worked. No,
I was going to say, I really felt that song. I used to be chronically exhausted, and I felt that like every day, like just to get up and do what you have to do every day is sometimes so exhausting.
Absolutely.
How do I get through this? Because I just had to push through it, and fortunately I got past that. But it was
awesome.
Dre, what do you think?
Lyrically, it's very relevant to probably everybody at some point. The thing that came to mind right away is that musically, everything gets intricately minimalist, which I love. I'm a sucker for spoken word in music, and just the manipulation of the vocals on the spoken word, how it was kept kind of, that was really lo-fi for me. But the manipulation of the chorus, everything was just well structured and just kept at this even keel, to where the music didn't overpower the message. It just kind of drew you in and just kind of set the tone. It was just well produced, everything, just great work.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, Damn, Dre, I feel like I should just hand the show over to you, dude. There you go. That's what I thought too, but he said it a lot better than I did. So, Justin, my friend, you've done it. You've premiered it. It's out in the world. How do you feel?
Well, great. I mean, I've been kind of reading all the comments, and like, this is a great place for people to do something like this. You know, this is a really, really supportive community. Everyone is very thoughtful. Yeah, it went, better than I could have hoped.
Why don't we pull up a couple of those comments first, honey, before we move along, because I saw a lot of good things. Yeah, BDE, the music grabs you, but it's the spoken word that got me in the feels. That's right, absolutely. And I love that you both did your voices. It was very cool. It worked that way. Kurt says, man, it makes you think, like, what does it all mean? Why am I here? That's some deep stuff. There you go. You got through to Crypt 13. Richie Warwick. Woo, Richie.
Yeah,
this is
love
incredibly
Richie.
Meaningful. I know, right? It's like Richie says something about your song and it's been like, knighted or something. A fire can relate 100%. Absolutely. Beautiful vibe, says Gio. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, you can't even hear it anywhere else yet. You have to wait until May 3rd. You have to wait. Or you could just go back and keep rewatching
watch the replay over and over. Yeah.
You just keep doing that. Oh, Subtlety says in the best top 3 this year.
Wow.
And
awesome.
If Subtlety says that, that's another praise from Caesar right there. Oh my goodness. That's it. Low Ambition. Sir Tiger of Winnipeg, Elizabeth Weaver, Plains Desperate Symphony. Justin, do you have enough potato chips to stay around for another song, or you got to bounce?
I'll stick around for one more song. I'm definitely gonna have to make him dinner in a minute,
though. Fine, feed your child, whatever. Your priorities are in check. Right. Before we play another song, though, because we have to make sure that we are at least partly on the Hot Mess Express every once in a while, we have a meteorologist reporting from, is it Kansas, dear? Do we know?
I think it's Kansas, yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's fucking nothing.
And he's gone.
That absolutely tracks. That looked like Kansas. The fairly accurate description of Kansas as well.
Vile from Narok, ladies and gentlemen, in Kansas, has apparently found Dorothy, the house, the shoes, all of it. There we go. You look like you're in some really, really, really low budget, like Stix video or something here. Or a Pantene commercial.
I'm in bumfuck nowhere.
You're in the middle of the field.
Yes, it is I, your intergalactic meteorologist Vile here. How you doing? Today's weather is about, I'd say, 150 knots of wind. It's really fucking windy. Really. And if you look behind me,
I think I see Freaky there.
Nothing at all.
No, zoom. You can see freaky things
at all. I'm assuming the wind is so high from all the windmills. I don't know.
That's pretty
scary. Yeah.
Say hi to Don Quixote for us.
Christina, I found a bush. And it smells lovely. No roses, but it smells lovely. Yeah.
I'm not going to ask why you directed that at me. It's not the first time I've heard I found a bush and it smells lovely, but there we go. Okay.
Yeah. I had a drum fill.
Yeah, we have lovely smelling bushes, don't we? And off on yonder distance, I can only assume there's probably some tornadoes.
But okay. Tornadoes, great. I love the fact that Vile's musical brand is like serious and dramatic and cinematic, and then Vile is just like a fucking goat rodeo all the time. And I'm, as much as I'm happy to have you back, I kind of loved that all you were going to have said was, there's fucking nothing, and then gone. That would have been so perfect. Oh, wait, Gio, offering you $20 if you yell, and your little dog too, really loudly. Here we go.
And the little dog too.
It's like a Scottish.
Anything for a buck.
I've done more for less.
What do you think? Hold on, I've got an assistant over here. What do you think of the weather, Vile?
What the fuck?
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Okay, on
Utterly
that note,
fascinating.
I'm glad we had you here. We should probably get back to some music. Or Justin's child is going to starve.
Yep.
The child has gone feral. It was good to see you, Vile. Drive safely, please, and try not to meet Helen Hunt somewhere in a tornado or whatever. Okay.
Oh, I'm looking for it, but it's been nice. You've got your local weather from bumfuck nowhere from me, Vile of Narok.
We love you, Vile. Have a good trip. Goodbye.
Bye.
Is Vile not the Jack Black of this community? I'm telling you, 100%.
100%.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Okay, Justin, do we need to set you free now, or do you have a minute? It's totally up to you.
I should probably bow out. Thank you. It's been a great time, though.
Absolutely, and thank you for
nice
giving us
being
that
here.
world premiere. It's kick-ass, guys. When it comes out, May 3rd, is there a pre-save somewhere?
There will be. I am dealing with my track is submitted, but they're taking their sweet time getting the approval back, and then as soon as I've got the approval, then I can get the
guys,
pre-save,
we will keep an eye out for that pre-save. We will let Justin go and feed his child.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of, there he is.
Child, hello.
Oh, he needs me to unlock the phone for him.
You go. All right, go feed him. Thank you
yeah,
so much, guys.
yeah,
Low ambition. We're gonna pay attention to that.
And I'll linger in the chat, so I just got to get off of this.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right. While we wait, we are not getting people with bravery. Nobody is brave. What is happening? Are we that imposing? It's just the sheer animal magnetism of Crimson Asphalt and Entropy in Motion. They're intimidated. I think that's what it is. While we wait, guys, people, you're in the chat. Come on, come and hang with us. You've always wanted to do this, never until just this moment that you didn't know and still don't, but do it anyway. So send us an email, info@voxandstix.com. In the meantime, let's play some fucking music. How about something by Twisted Johnny? Another band we haven't played before. Twisted Johnny has a song called Highway 285. They are an indie band. And the song is about just paying your dues. And apparently, and I'm not sure exactly what this means, but maybe we will be after the song plays, the mysteries of Highway 285. So let's do it. Twisted Johnny, Highway 285.
Listen to my story about a band on their way, working real hard, just trying to get made, paying their dues all along the way, going to be in lights somewhere someday, so falling on the 285. They say that if you're out on that drive, you're going to see the show of your life. A band playing under the light of a full moon tonight. One day they got a call from a man upstate. Do you wanna be in lights? Do you wanna get paid? Head up north on the 285. You're going to be a star at the end of your drive. So falling on the 285. They say that if you're out on that drive, you're going to see the show of your life. A band playing under the light of a full moon tonight. light. Strange things can conjure on the 285. No one knows what really happened that night. The band never made it to the end of their drive. So floating on the 285. They say that if you're out on that drive, you're going to see the shore of your life. A band playing under the light of the full moon tonight.
Woo! Man, holy shit, that was another ride, guys. Twisted Johnny, Highway 285. That had like so much. There's a song that's driving me crazy that I can't think of what it is. Does anybody know that? That's it's so like. Dre, you probably Crypt says someone's gonna get murdered on the 285. Dre, tell me what pops into your head when you heard that. What'd you think?
When it first started out, it was very early 70s psych rock, and it gets into this X-Files vibe, and really it kind of sticks on this blackout period of Alice Cooper kind of era. That's really what it reminds me of a lot. And the guitar leads really had this touch of like a Richie Kotzen. This song really is it hits home literally for me because at some point on 285, if you head west about 8 miles, you'll reach my house. So it's like it was perfect. I pictured everything driving at night in this eerie paranormal San Luis Valley of Colorado. Perfect.
Wow. Holy shit.
That's really
Were
cool.
they like outside your house when they wrote that?
They probably
could
saw
have
me
been.
naked in the window through the window.
No, it would be a love song then. It would be a love song. Okay, so it tracks though. It actually tracks. Fire says Alice Cooper does Dead Man's Curve. Yeah, okay, totally. Dame, what do you think?
Like if Old School White Zombie featured the Monkees. Like
White Monkeys? I don't know what that
I can see that.
Okay. Yeah, I see it too. Very cool. See, you know a song is good if it's bringing up all of these different references for people.
Mickey
and they
Dolenz
all
spitting
fit.
blood.
Yeah.
right?
Oh my God.
All
That
over
was
the
great.
crowd.
I love the vocal. I love the feel. It just had so much swag. That was really
The mix
cool.
was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
No,
that
it
gets
was.
all the guitar solos were right in the pocket, and it's so hard to do that.
I
It
agree.
was really like a Tales from the Dark Side montage. It was really cool.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
Tales
mine too.
I love Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, you're
Right.
right.
Anything creepy and weird, it's right up Greg's alley. Everybody thinks Greg is like this, Labrador retriever or whatever, but he's like he likes all this weird, creepy shit. It's
I like creepy.
You did, Kurt. So again, Twisted Johnny, Highway 285. Always glad to have new bands to feature on here. That is a great track. This community just consistently blows me away. Whatever the genre, like whoever it is, whether we know them or not, like we don't get a bad song. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? We have just good music to listen to. We should listen to more of it. Do we have anybody to bring on? Do we have a certain someone? Dear? No, I sent you a message. You missed it. Okay. Well, while you find that certain person and get them on, we're doing just fine. The four of us, we're good. But remember, guys, if you're just tuning in, if you want to be on for a song or two and experience the panel, just pop in and out. Send us an email. It's not working. Nobody's doing it, but that's okay. We won't feel unloved and neglected because we have Damien and Dre. And that's fine.
Right.
And we don't need anything else. So let us play at the Zen Arcade. At the Zen Arcade has a song called Wake Up. Wake Up, which is good. I think we should all do that. Wake Up. This is a one-man band project from Germany. Okay, that's at the Zen,
Okay.
Zen Arcade. So it's like an alt grunge indie rock kind of thing. And I think they may have just released a new song today. Didn't they? Honey? Did they release a song called Time, or am I high?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think they might have. But anyway, we're going to play Wake Up because that's what they submitted. So let us do it. Let us play at the Zen Arcade. Wake Up.
There's too much on my mind. So many things I can get right. I left it all far behind. Things just don't look too bright. Is this the purpose of life? I'd rather close my eyes. It's all over. Wake up to pieces. Wake up, not everything's lost yet. Wake up, maybe I can make it. So too much on my mind. So many things I can get right. I don't know what I will find. Blinded by the city lights. Is this the purpose of life? I'd rather close my eyes. Wake up, it's all over. Wake up to pieces. Wake up, not everything's lost yet. Wake up, maybe I can make it. Grass is always greener on the other side. Still nothing keeps me satisfied. Sometimes I feel like I've been left behind. Please don't make me lose my mind. It's all over. Wake up to pieces. Wake up, not everything's lost yet. Wake up, maybe I can make it. Wake up, it's all over. Wake up to pieces. Wake up, not everything's lost yet. Wake up, maybe I can make it.
Guys,
Killer.
how beautiful was the tone
was
on that
beautiful.
guitar?
It was
Oh
great.
my God. Like the solo when that tone came on, I was like, gorgeous. What a fucking vibe that is, right?
That was heavy. Like
Completely.
that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, talk to me. Let's pull up some of the comments too, because I know there were a bunch flying in, but then I got, hey, Marshall, I'm loving the vibe, guitar tone. Yeah, that tone, like really, it's just that when you know you've done something right when like people are sitting there going like, oh, the tone, and apparently everybody agrees with that. Everybody thinks the tone was great. It wasn't just me. Freaky Joe agrees. Cousin Ray, good song. I agree. And Candy, hi Candy. Candy likes the track. Dame Dre, what do you think?
I think, well, first at the Zen Arcade is an awesome human being. The song really, if you take Crystal Blue Persuasion by Tommy James and the Shondells, and then you have James Honeyman Scott from the Pretenders and Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age, and they just kind of, smoked all night and this was inspired by all that. That's what you come up with. It's a great chill tune, and that guitar solo, it's to be envied by me for sure, and others, I'm sure.
Wow, what a great description of that. By the way, the time that I was thinking of, I was mixing up my Zens. I think that Zen Orchestra has a song called Time that's out that we'll hopefully play play some other show. But yeah. See, Mike just had the same thought that I did. Dame, your thoughts, your feelings.
Honestly, it like reminded me of a kind of like a Beck feel.
Yeah,
like,
I could see that.
A mid '90s Beck feel.
Yeah. And that's it.
Very cool. Loved it.
No, it was great.
I was a
Honey,
huge Beck fan back in the day.
yeah, no, I mean it captures that whole 90s thing really, really well. Like really well. Greg, you wanted to say something or no?
No, I'm just looking for the band's link.
Oh, well, yeah. At the Zen Arcade, rather, Wake Up. Yeah, they're people know them. They're in the community a lot, but you go to the Facebook, you do and like, you subscribe, the things, the follow, the whatnot. Do we have now said gentleman who I summoned? We do.
Hello.
Gio.
Oh, yeah.
It's big.
I got the email and I ran from so far away.
Are you wearing your autograph blazer?
I am wearing my autograph blazer.
Guys, we didn't talk about this when Gio Stowe of Big Deck Energy, the deck of many bands, as you see behind him, when he was on the panel before. But that jacket, that blazer, no, it's not a Miami Vice reference. It could be, but it's cooler than that because it's got autographs all over it. You have some great ones on there too. Tell the folks at home a couple of the names you got on there.
I got a Tommy Lee. I got pretty much all of Motley Crue. I got an Ozzy. Pretty much all the big 80s, 90s.
Rebecca Black.
Sure.
And look at this resplendent deck behind you. Guys, I think when people think of the deck of many bands, they do not realize the scale of the cards that we're talking about here. These are not little teensy tiny playing cards. That is a whole... What did you say that if you put everything out like one like that, it's like 8 feet square or something? What is it?
Yeah, it's 8 feet square. So here...
Look at that. Look at that.
On the wall, I'm a foot
Greg,
away from the ceiling on an 8-foot ceiling.
Go back to
That's just one series.
Yeah, that's one. Look at that.
I'm 10 away from 3 series.
Guys, 10 away. There have to be people in the chat who are not in the deck. If you want to be in the deck of many bands, series 3. All you have to do is send your information to Gio. Gio probably has your information already, but just doesn't know it because Gio is just plugged into the matrix. But it is free. It is absolutely free. And you get featured on a card. And the cards look great. They really do. And then you can buy the decks. They're amazing. There you go. There's Gio's Facebook page. You just go there. Deck of many bands. Gio, we have 2 always hilarious chat powerhouses here tonight. Bookending you, Dame. Not that you're not a powerhouse, but you're at least a power station. And then they're yeah, look at that. They're here and they're not in the chat. So I hope the chat's doing okay.
Just conducting the power here.
That's right. You're the glue that holds it all together, baby. That's right. You are. You're the flux capacitor. All right. I think more music is in order. And I think we'll play yet another band we've never played before. We love giving bands a new pump, push, bump, whatever the fuck, unboxing guest. I'm tired. Sorry, guys.
What it's all about.
This is Tin Foil. Tin Foil has a song called Season of the Witch that you guys might know. Little cover of a Donovan song. And now these guys, I think Tin Foil is Ohio, rock band Ohio. And they usually, like, their originals are pretty like deep. They cover a lot of stuff. But they've decided to do a cover of Season of the Witch, but they're bluesing it up a little bit.
Nice.
So yeah, it's kind of a switch for them to be doing a cover, but I have the feeling this is going to be great. So we're going to listen to Tin Foil's cover of Season of the Witch.
Min tour proni.
able to be. That it's strange, yeah. It sure is strange, yeah. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. You gotta pick up every stitch, yeah. Oh yeah. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. When I look over my shoulder, yeah, what do you think I see? Some other cat looking over his shoulder at me. And he's strange, yeah. He sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. You gotta pick up every stitch, yeah. He licks her out to make it rich, yeah. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. You gotta pick up every stitch, yeah. He licks her out to make it rich, yeah. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Yeah, yeah, must be the season of the witch. When I look out my window, yeah, so many sights to see. And when I look in my window, yeah, so many different people to be. That is strange, yeah, it sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Rabbits are running in the ditch, yeah. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch.
Ilond na greatness shall take ite.
That's a band I would like to see live.
Mm-hmm. Well, they are kind of known for their live shows, but you know, not to take a single thing away from those stellar vocals, but man, that guitar was singing. Like that guitar and those drums, oh my god, the whole thing Guys, I saw people say they like that even better than the original. What did the mystery panel of greatness think of Tinfoil's cover of Season
Definitely,
of the
I
Witch?
think it's better than the original. I think it's awesome.
Okay, that's
Oh,
Greg weighing in.
by far. It's I have the privilege of having their card, so I had access to their entire playlist, and oh my god, I had that thing looped for about 4.5 hours before I realized I was listening to the same songs, and it was amazing. Definitely a band. To me, it's a very Joplin-esque kind of influence.
Yes.
And it's just, I got into that groove and I was in the zone. And it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Totally agree. Dame, Dre, what do we think?
Well, I think it first started out, it reminded me of the Trogs, another 60s band. Heard a little bit of Joplin, and I heard in the blues licks, very Albert Collins sounding, the Iceman Albert Collins, one of my favorite blues guitarists ever. And then this song just kind of morphed into this. I'm going to reference a couple of Australian bands. A band from the 70s called Buffalo really had that great sharp bluesy tone.
Okay.
And then they kind of sounded like Jet as well at the same time. They had this just this modern kind of
Yes,
undercurrent.
I heard Jet too. That's true.
All right, man. Again, just like you're like he's like the deck of many bands, but just like talking about it. Okay, Dame, thoughts? Oh, you're muted, sweetheart.
Obviously, the 60s vibes there were really, really strong.
Yeah.
But I was also taken back, like, immediately when the guitar kicked into sitting around hearing my dad listen to Kenny Wayne Shepherd records all the time. And just that tone and how the guitar rode on top of the rest of the song.
Beautiful.
Almost like a vocal line, but with the guitar.
Absolutely. And it's like I whenever I hear anything like that, I think of like Derek Trucks, just that singing guitar kind of thing, the vocalizing with the guitar. And I just that was a great cover. Yes,
And
dear.
I was really digging on the drum fills. The drum fills were great.
Yeah. No, they were. The whole thing was great. Tinfoil, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Season of the Witch, Donovan cover. They are an originals band. Okay. They don't only do covers, but they do cover sometimes. And that was a good one. So there you go. Okay. Gio, you want to stick around for a little bit, babe?
Sure. Kick me out when you don't need me.
We'll roll you out of bed when we're done with you. Okay. I think we should play Red Print. I do. I feel like we should play Red Print. I feel like we should play Stop Running by Red Print because this is their first original song. And how exciting is that? You remember the first original. You never forget your first. And I think we should just do it without a bunch of ado-less. We will play Red Print, Stop Running. There was no ado.
Spinning around, but now it's easy to see.
Print, Stop Running. Guys, it's like if Steppenwolf were fronted by Chrissy Hind, but like arranged by Robert Palmer. Like there was so much going on in that. It was like ear candy. I loved it. That is a badass band. Guys, talk to me. What'd you think?
Shout
That
out
was
to the rhythm
fantastic.
section.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolute shout out to the rhythm section. 100%. That bass line was so tasty. Tasty. Dre, talk to me.
Actually, when you said Chrissy Hind, it was like, yeah, that's really on point with the Robert Palmer vibes. I also heard a little bit of like a hybrid between Joan Jett and Laura Branigan on there.
Yes.
And that guitar solo, that's how you do the pentatonic scale. That was done right. Yeah, it was really well executed.
No, I agree. What a great man. And they've got a whole. They are, as I recall, very popular on Spotify. I think they have like 1,000 listeners, something like that, or followers at least. No, but and they submitted a bunch of songs. We had to pick just one. Dame, what do we think?
That was fantastic. Like absolutely fantastic. The mix was great. Everything popped. And what a great singer.
Yeah.
I initially just from the choice of note selection, I'm giving away my location a bit, but it reminded me of Rush.
Okay.
But that being said, where the song went, that chorus was perfect. Just perfect. That's how you do a big chorus. You know,
That's right.
you want it to just be the hook. And that's exactly what that did.
That's
so
right.
for a first swing at the ball there, they really knocked it out of the park.
They really did.
I would totally say so. BDE, what do we say?
You nailed it. I mean, Chrissy Hines for sure. I was picking up Joan Jett. I also picked up a little bit in some of the deeper notes, a little bit of Fiona Apple.
Yeah, I can hear that timbre. Yeah. I can hear it.
And the cadence was 100% Robert Palmer. So you were stealing my answers.
Oh, woohoo! I thought like Geo. I'm very excited. That's a good thing. Red Print, Stop Running. They as many followers as they have, they can always use more. So if you guys don't already, go look them up wherever you want. Yeah, totally, 100%. You want to hear more of that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Do we have Gregory? Do we have yet?
Not yet.
You do not have. Okay. We have a band that we're going to play that is here that is allegedly emailing us. We haven't received it yet. So we will move on to someone else. I think maybe some Flux Corporation. What do we think? Should we play some Flux Corporation? I think we should. They have a song called Burn. Okay. This is they have I think the drummer's Italian and the singer's American, and they collab. And they're doing an album. I know that. And we're gonna play Burn by Flux Corporation. Let's do it, Gregory. Let's burn.
Don't call me a brother.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
We were
That
all
was nice.
Grungy.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
I know Kurt said if they're not from Seattle, they should be. Well, I at least know that Mattia, the the drummer, is not, and he's from Italy, but don't know where Ace is from. But with a name like Ace, it's somewhere cool. Let's see. Richie
It
says
would
I hear
have
a
to
little
be.
sword in there. Okay. And then I was gonna say Nate had a long when Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Screaming Trees, etc. were in their prime. This would have been right there with the bigs. Yeah, guys. Mike says never really loving this tune. Never heard of them till now. I think we may have played them before on a show, but I might be wrong about that. I know I've listened to them, so maybe I'm just mixing it up. But so who wants to weigh in on Flux Corporation's Burn?
I go ahead. Go ahead.
Everyone.
I heard an awful lot of like Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, like just 90s grunge, big time.
Yeah.
And a very good example of it. The fact that they're not playing in the same room and they're still that cohesive in their writing, like being able to groove across continents is mind blowing.
I know. No, it's tremendous. I mean, we have a hard enough time just across 2 states sometimes. So they are in good shape. Dre, drop some knowledge, my friend.
Ozzy Osbourne did an album a couple years ago, his second newest one, that it's very reminiscent of that, even in the vocal delivery. But if you mix that with some modern day Deep Purple, Roger Glover with Steve Morse when he's playing guitar there, it very much sounds like modern day Ozzy to me with some Deep Purple, but it's got this grungy undertone, and those drums were bludgeoning. I mean, they bludgeoned the hell out of me. It was a great song. I was just grooving to the whole thing. Lots of killer groove on there.
Yeah, totally agree. Gio.
I got lost. It started out and I heard Eddie Vedder. And then I got Soundgarden stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And then it was just angry singing along. And I got lost. After that, it was just, I was in the zone.
That's what you want. You do not necessarily, I mean, it's everybody loves hearing these great references, but sometimes it's just, you're so caught up in the music that you just in it and you're not even thinking about it. Great song. Another great song. The community fucking knocking it out of the park yet again on this episode for us. Flux Corporation with Burn. Tension Splash says, yeah, Dre sets a high bar for chillest panelist ever. I mean, Dame is right up there. We have a pretty chill panel here tonight. And I think, chill and cool and fabulous. And things about the song, maybe, Gregory. You had one job. Show me more comments, please.
Just the one.
Just one. You're not doing anything else. This show runs itself.
Just set it and forget it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Comments. There we go. Kurt says, it's like if Soundgarden was Alice in Chains. Good job, Kurt. Thanks. That was worth waiting for. Naked Joe, my buddy Naked Joe. Hey guys, we have a new collab. Tom McElman and Joe Boo and me. Shadow Band. Go love us up, please. Joe Boo says, nice heavy groove. Nice heavy groove. Joe, are you wearing a shirt right now? Are you wearing one? Are you wearing half of a shirt? Are you wearing 2 pairs of pants and no shirt? Nate is asking for the robot, Gregory. At some point, you're going to have to bust that out. Just not right now. I have talking to do. I can't look at your fucking creepy ass animatronic thing. Can't do it. Yeah, just don't. Don't want to see. All right, I trust you. Joe's naked right now. We should bring Joe on. Gio would be thrilled. Gio has already shared a screen with Joe's nipples. You can't get enough of that. You should have a deck just comprised of shots of Joe's nipples. Yeah.
Well,
not even
unofficially.
just his nipples. Yeah, Joe is probably a third of every deck.
Yeah, unofficially, Series 3 will be dubbed the deck of many Joes.
Okay, there we go.
I've got 10 spots left, so I'm giving you 3 days.
Okay, he can fill them. Think of Michael Ray Band, 7 months. Joe Boo and the Dog, Rain of Fire, Voodoo Mirage, Now we got
Yep.
shadow banned. You know, he's already got 6 of those spots filled for you. You're Joe's gonna have his own deck, the deck of many
He is
boos.
setting a record. He is setting a record.
He absolutely is. All right, I think more music. I think so. We have somebody to bring on though, don't we? Gio, you can stay. We can.
Not yet.
Not yet. Wait, he's not.
No.
Yetting.
Don't play
People.
with my emotions.
Jesus, no, you'll stay. You'll stay. We'll just scooch over on the couch. We can fit everybody in there. Greg will sit on the floor
It's a big couch.
because he's not doing his job. Oh, Kurt, it's like Grease 2 was better than Grease 1. Kurt, Greg had not seen Grease 2, and because of you last week,
I
he was
literally
like,
had to watch
"Let's
it. The whole
watch it."
movie.
You asked to watch it, and I warned you.
Did.
And just
I didn't know what I was in.
And then immediately we have been not kidding around here the whole week, including our kiddo walking around doing the Cool Rider dance, like the Michelle Pfeiffer. We've been doing that. And then immediately after that, Greg was like, "Can we watch Grease 1?" Because he couldn't take it.
I had to get the Grease 2 off me.
He needed a cinematic sorbet. So we had to, yeah. Kurt, your boy did not love it. I got to tell you, it was not. There were a lot of words that my grandma would not have wanted to hear uttered at that movie. But all right, I think more music. I think we should play. I don't know if he's still here, but I think we should play some Richie Warwick, House
Maybe
of
the
Warwick.
Raspberry Awards. Yeah.
Richie, are you still here, my dear? House of Warwick. Richie has an EP that came out last month. He's here, or at least he was here, and laughing and crying. And this song is called My Mythology. And I could hold forth about Richie and his music, but I think everyone who's heard Richie at least once knows how incredible he is. So if you don't know him yet, House of Warwick, Richie Warwick, you're in for a treat. If you do know him, you're in for a treat again. My Mythology.
Well,
I can't with I can't with Richie Warwick. I oh my god.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Peter Gabriel
It's like
and Sting
Peter Gabriel
and
Sting
and Bowie and
Bowie
just
oh.
I can't, Richie. I can't. You're so stupidly good. It's insane. What did we think? We lost Dre. Did Dre reach out to you, honey? Is he coming back? Do we know? Well, there you go. That answers that. I was like, is Dre coming back? And then it was a Dre in the box. Welcome back. Yeah. I'm just gonna read some of the comments first and then go to the panel. I've invented a word. Candy loves how that moves around. The drumming is awesome, 100%. Joe Boo, Naked Joe, take the best of prog, Zappa, everything cool in music and mix it, and that's fucking Richie. Can't argue with the Naked Joe. Nate Bond of Iniquity says, wow, that guitar is insane. The whole thing is insane as fuck. Seriously, like Richie, this community knows Richie is heavy on my playlists all the time. And I have heard his entire discography that he's released. There's not a bad song in it. It's maddeningly good. Like I just and the whole EP is great. And everyone's heard me talk about Wave of Knives, and we've played it a bunch, but they're all really good. Guys, what do we think? What do we think, Dre? I don't know if you were able to hear while you were poofed out.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. I heard Power Station, but the guitar tone really stood out to me. It reminds me a lot of Kenny Hickey from Typo Negative. That's like the first thing that jumped out at me. And then those odd meters, you know, kind of interwoven with those polyrhythms were just infectious. You know, it almost makes me just want to quit doing what I do. That is just killer stuff, really killer.
Yeah. No, please don't quit doing what you're doing. But I totally understand the feeling. He's ridiculous. Geo, Sork.
Well, I typed it in our chat so I wouldn't forget because I was getting lost again.
Okay.
It's vocal wise. I heard Young Ozzy, just right out of the gate, and then the guitar started telling this story behind every other track, and I was following the guitar, and it's just, you know, you nailed it with Power Station. I was picking up just this constant little dance that it was doing around the beat, and it was just hypnotizing.
Okay, Dame, and look, it's a Jesse. Jesse, you're here. Hello, my love. It's good to see you. What did we think of House of Warwick, my mythology?
Oh, I think they enjoyed it.
It was a really good song. I feel like there was a really good bounce to that track that you know, is missing from a lot of prog. And the vocals really played off the guitar in a way that was unexpected. All Richie's stuff is great, but that was especially good.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a lot of the stuff that you guys are highlighting is stuff that I think of as signature House of Warwick, you know, like all these unusual hits and rhythms and polyrhythms and just that balance of the vocals, the guitar, everything that's going on in there. So anybody who liked that, there's plenty more where that came from. House of Warwick, Richie Warwick, my mythology, one of my favorites. Love to play House of Warwick on this show. So go listen to that EP, then go listen to all of the rest of them too. Honey, do we have? No? Where is he?
No.
What the hello? Yo. Dude, you're in the chat. You know where you are. Get in our belly. Get in there. Okay. I think, since we're talking about things that kick ass, I think it's time to play a panel member. I think it's time to play Crimson Asphalt.
I think so.
I know, it's shocking. Now, we did a Vox and song for this just on microphone, come back to me. My knees are just banging things around. I had so much kneevage that my foot fell asleep. I'm trying not to knock over all my lights and mic and stuff. We did a Vox and song for Breaking Down on Saturday, and we had a little glitchy bit at the beginning, and then we had a little glitchy bit at the end. So I think it's perfect that you guys are both here and that we get to play it again, because not everybody who's here was there, and not everybody who's there is here. So it's new ears, ear holes to fill.
We have somebody.
Is it Mike? Is it Mechanic A? Look, it's
Oh my
everybody.
God.
The mechanic.
Good to meet
Mike,
you, man.
Where should be a car? You should be sitting in a car. You should have a bed that looks like a car, but is actually a car, not one of those plastic
I was in a
ones.
truck, but I came in the house.
All right, we'll let you be in the house. That's fine. Look, guys, it's Mechanic A.
Hey, guys.
Always
Nice to be
hilarious.
there.
Chat favorite, community favorite. He's here. He's here. You, my friend, are killing it with time. How are you feeling about how well that's doing?
Just another one. I got more coming.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. Kurt wants to know where your wrench is. That's a very personal question, Kurt. Jesus,
I had
man's
I
wrench.
Just, I just finished doing that. I don't want to see another wrench for today. That's enough.
No wrenches.
Same.
Let him be wrench free. He doesn't need a wrench right now because he's got a Crimson Asphalt song to listen to, like all the rest of us do. Guys,
Right, I love that song. The new one? Oh yeah,
it's
right
the
on.
new one. That's right.
thank
We're
you.
playing
Thank
it
you.
uninterrupted this time, hopefully, if the tech will comply. And again, for those of you who were not here and missed it, this is a particular treat because, again, Crimson Asphalt being one of my favorite bands, has surprised us yet again because there are clean vocals on this track. Damien is just singing his pretty little heart out, his soup-filled heart.
It's
He's
very
singing.
well done, I might add.
It's very well done.
Yes,
It is. And we're going to play it right now. Breaking down. Crimson.
Fuck yeah.
That's the end.
there's the patented fuck you. That's awesome.
I love it. No
Every
glitches
song
this
ever.
time. You guys got to hear it. I'm telling you guys, if I had not already gotten into metal in the last year, you are the band that would have gotten me there. I
thank you, Chris.
connect with this music so hard. I love the fuck you at the end of every song. I do. And you know, it's funny because before I met the three of you, climbed in the van with you guys that night on the interview,
That's a
just to
great
be clear
night.
for anybody who did which night are we even talking about anymore? But I, you know, and I was like, all right, you know, maybe when I was prepping, I'm like, maybe it's a gimmick or whatever. It's not though. It's so perfectly the band to end every song that way. And as I said the other night, it's brilliant because I can be playing something and Greg will walk in the room and he'll be walking by and he'll hear, "Fuck yeah," and he's like, oh, it's Crimson Asphalt. You always know it's perfect. Guy, it's such a great song. It is such a great song. You heard me talk about it. I'm going to let everybody else. Gio, Dre, Mike, what do we think?
Oh, definitely one of my favorites this month for sure. Like,
thanks, brother.
Love it. That's good. I really love it.
We owe a lot of the sound to our producer, Mike Wood. We went down to Brockway Studios, and Luke Chasen, who does like all the big metal bands down here, actually mastered it for us. So we had a little help from the higher ups on this one. This one was definitely not recorded on a potato like most of our songs.
No, this was the Rusted Gold. I love that Mike actually showed up in the comments on the Voxen song. I don't know if you saw him, and he was like, hi, it's the Russet Gold reporting for duty.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
you have to go check that out. Yeah, actually, you should go back and look. There are a bunch of people went back and I think we had like 20 or something that, you know, in the immediate, we were only on for a half an hour, which I think is the shortest thing that we've ever done. And like since then, I think it's like 100 people have watched it or something, and there are a bunch of comments. So if you didn't see it, I want you to get that love too. You got to go back and look. But
I'll definitely go check it out. We've been so busy the last
understandable.
Yeah,
Forever.
it's been show.
And then you just started a new job today.
Yeah, and we're back in the studio on Saturday to start
Right.
work on the next one, because we do not want to just rest on the laurels of this one. We want to.
No, it's been out for nearly 5 minutes now. Yeah, you can't
I
just sit
know
back
it's
and
time.
relax.
Time to start the new one.
Come on, guys. BDE, talk to me. Talk to me.
Well, I remember it from the other day.
Yeah.
So remind me, this is the first half of a 2-part song?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the second part was released on our first album.
But yeah, this is they played the second half a bunch and they never touched this and then decided to, see, Gio did his homework, guys. All right.
How long did it take you to get back to the smooth vocals?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
There's nothing to compare it to, and I listen to them every day. So
Thank you.
My go-to.
Wonderful.
We're seriously flattered by anybody who takes the time to listen to us at all. Like,
somebody listened to our song,
and we're just supremely flattered to be in the ears of anybody, you know, much less
first time
this
I heard
awesome community we're part of.
We're barncore. We make this music in a barn in the middle of nowhere.
It's true, Bon. But what'd you say, Mike?
Well, the first time I heard it, I think it was Sunday. I think
Okay.
I was all hungover. I'm like, man, I feel like shit. And then that was the first thing I listened to when I woke up. I'm like, fuck yeah! Like, it got me going. And
Right? That's the idea. It's like Monster Energy, but for the ears.
You guys didn't know you were a hangover cure. You had no idea.
We knew we caused them.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I remember Freaky in the chat saying, Joe in the chat saying, "I just woke up to this."
He did. Yeah,
I
this
love
song
it.
I
is
apologize for the sirens.
Dre, I want
loved
to hear from Dre. I want to hear. We did not forgot about Dre. We did. I got to do it. I got to do it at least once.
Every
Did not
time.
forget about you every time. Talk to me about your what are we saying about this one?
So can everybody hear me first of all? Because it's
can.
glitching bad here.
Yeah, no, we can. You sound perfect.
So I can't add to what everybody's saying. This song is just like freaking heavy. I don't cuss, so that's about
Yeah.
as heavy as I get on the cuss words. But it's so freaking heavy and punishing. I love it, and the production is just.
Yeah.
It's so pristine. The dynamics on this, when you do heavy music like this, it's really it takes a really good ear and a really good engineer to get the
Yes.
dynamics of it without the clipping. And I mean,
Mhm.
I hear all the compression in all the right spots. Everything is just sharp.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the low growls compared to the really high cymbals, the ding like that he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
with the cymbals. It's like the dynamics are fantastic.
So I'm sorry, guys, we didn't like it.
Yeah,
And that's
I know.
right?
Us either, to be honest.
No,
we're not
no,
going to play it
they're-
again tonight. That's it. We're just, that's it. We've tried and that's it. We're not, nobody had anything good to say. We don't love you. We didn't
Hopefully
like it.
somebody likes the next one a little better.
3 Bravo. Craig says Crimson Asphalt, the cause of and solution to all your hangover problems. There you go. There's your tagline now. Guys,
That's why I
Crimson
don't-
Asphalt.
I haven't woken up with a hangover in forever. I guess that's why.
See, it's because you're in the band. Look at that. Look at that. No, Crimson Asphalt breaking down, brandy new. That just came out Friday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Friday
So there you
night
go.
and midnight.
That's it.
So
It's doing
Saturday,
fantastic, too.
early morning.
There you go. All sorts of things were just said. I want to switch gears. I want to play some electro goth music. I want
Nice.
to specifically play some electro goth music from Uruguay because why not? And that would take us to Drop Beat Empire. I don't know how many of you know the band. They are definitely in the community, but again, we want to make sure people that maybe not everybody has heard are getting played tonight. This is a song called Resurrect Me. They have given us no information about it whatsoever. We're in Mike's colon right now. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. We're in Mike's fridge. You're muted. It's either your colon or your fridge. I'm not sure. Don't eat it if it's your colon, whatever's in there.
No,
okay,
I just
now
had to
we'll-
let the dog out. Don't mind me.
It was you. You're the one. All these years later, we find out it was Mike. It was Mechanic A who let the dogs out. It was your fault, that damn song. Damn it,
knew it.
Mike.
Woof,
Damn
woof,
it.
woof, woof.
Thanks. Spot on, Greg. It's like the track was playing. We're going to get dinged for copyright infringement just on
Yeah.
woof, 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 says my husband. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. That's it. You had one job, Greg. It was to bark. You had one job. Drop Beat Empire, Resurrect Me, Electro Goth, Uruguay. This is all we know, and it's all we need to know. I ended up with, between Dracula, Nicolas Cage, and Mask Lady, the weirdest little girl boner I've ever had in my life. I don't know what was going on there, but it was great. Bopping along, I saw everybody having that, like, Night at the Roxbury thing going. That is a fun song. That was really cool. That had a lot of vibe to it.
really
Talk
fun.
to me, everybody. Gio, you are nodding vociferously.
This is the backstory. Is when I started in the radio back in 89, 90, I ran a show from dusk to dawn of nothing but house music.
Okay.
This song specifically, because I just did their card yesterday. This song specifically started out with Shades of Europe, went straight into Depeche Mode.
Yes.
The beat kicked into New Order.
Yes.
The vocals touched on Duran Duran.
Yes.
But this house vibe through the entire song is like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be on the air, turn off the record, and it panicked me. Because I was just into it, and this song could have lasted 6 hours, and I would not have moved. It's just so many flashbacks. It's hilarious. But yeah,
it's a perfect. Now you're stealing my thoughts, because those were all the things I was like, oh, Depeche Mode. I hear that. Oh, I hear, yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh. Okay, who's next, Mike? You.
Yeah, like what you said, the Night at Roxbury. Yeah. I was dancing. Like, as soon as I heard it, I started bobbing my head like that, just like that skit on Saturday Night
What
Live.
is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Yeah, okay.
It's like totally infectious. It just you have to bob your head.
I can't tell if
was
Dre
great,
is
though.
frozen or just so
Yeah.
cool that it looks like, oh, you, because you were like, now I'm frozen. That's ironic. Oh,
He's
there we
having
go.
a little bit
Like,
of a glitchiness, but
he's a little glitchy. Dre, can you weigh in? I know you were saying you're having some glitches over there, but were you able to listen, and can we hear you say anything about it?
I barely heard any of it, but what I heard was great. I'm sorry I don't have much to weigh in on that one, but it was great.
That's okay. Tech problems, they arise. They the universe bestows them upon us all from time to time. Dame, Jesse, what do we think?
We were getting ready to turn the camera around and do some like interpretive dance stuff.
oh, there you go. You just got to put the masks on.
But you
The
didn't.
black masks.
We were
I
into
know.
it.
It's
I'm
weird.
putting that on as soon as this show is over.
Well,
There
I
you
on
was
a
go.
just gonna
6-hour
say,
loop.
Greg and I
Through
are gonna have to
speakers
add
so
that
big that the
outfit.
neighbors regret
That's
it
right.
severely.
Well, how else are we supposed to make the sound activated polka dot lights work?
Exactly. No, that's going back on here at HQ as soon as this show's over.
Okay.
Like a
All
lot
right.
of that. So much that.
Okay. Okay.
We have to practice those dance moves, and maybe the next time we're on, you'll get to see it.
Oh, not maybe. It will be a contingency of your coming back here. That's it. And Greg and I will be wearing the outfits. We're just gonna have to fight over which one gets the red tie and which one gets the mask. I don't know.
So
Is
It's a usual
Wilford
Saturday
Brimley
night.
going to come out
I have
with
been
the little
playing
mustache
with.
and the googly eyes?
Well, I only have one eye. He's had a tragic knee-based accident, and so we only have one eye today. But he is
pirate
feeling
now.
pretty.
Just draw an eye patch on there.
Yeah, right. I'll do this. Arg. Arg. Yes, need to know basis, Greg. Oh man. Okay, that was fucking awesome. Drop Beat Empire, Resurrect Me. Anybody that's not already paying attention to them, go do that. That was a lot of fun. There we go. There you go.
I want to hear that again.
Yeah, it stopped right when I was really getting into it.
I was
You just gotta
just
loop it.
busting out into dance.
Not sponsored, but their whole playlist is awesome.
There you go.
It's an amazing playlist.
There
It's
you
worth a
go.
listen.
No, that it is a great band, and now everybody who didn't know it already knows it. We have time for a couple more. I do want to play this, although it's going to be a very weird transition. I did not see Gez Lloyd in the chat, but maybe he's here and just hasn't had a comment popped up. Gez is usually around. But this is not Gez. This is Gez's daughter, Daisy. Daisy is 15 years old. We did a little post for her a couple weeks back, and the community, as you guys always do, rallied around her. She was very excited about that. So this should be even more exciting because we're going to play her song. This is
Nice.
Embers of Heartbreak. It is a breakup song. And one night she was just hanging out with her friends and playing video games and just started writing it. And, you know, the next day started recording it. So it came quickly. And this is, guys, not just because Gaz is a friend of the community, member of the community, friend of the show, and not just because it's his daughter, but, you know, we all remember starting out, 15. Let us really support. This is, it's always a great thing when someone talented starts making music for the first time. So let us listen to Daisy Lloyd, Embers of Heartbreak.
We were doing absolutely fine, and then you came and wrecked it. You said all your dreams have come true, so darling, I can get rid of you. One time you were true to your word. I really wish that I'd never heard no. I don't know what I'll do. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You turned me into a midnight crier. Day after we broke apart, she already had your heart. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You broke my heart and set it on fire. Did you ever really tell the truth? Did you ever really love me too? Now I find out that two girls who got your heart, the one that's left and broken. She says, baby, I really do love you, and they believe that stuff is true. One time you were true to your word. I really wish that I had never heard no. I don't know what I'd do. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You turned me into a midnight crier. Day after we broke apart, she already had your heart. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You broke my heart and set it on fire. Did you ever really tell the truth? Did you ever really love me too? We were doing absolutely fine tonight. You came and wrecked us because all your dreams had come true. So darling, I don't see the problem with you. One time you were true to your word. I really wish that I had never heard no. I know what I'll do. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You turned me into a midnight crier. Day after we broke apart, she already had your heart. You said you love me, you're just a liar. You broke my heart and set it on fire. Did you ever really tell the truth? Did you ever really love me too?
Daisy, when you hear the nice things you're about to hear us say, I want you to be very clear on the fact that we are not just saying them because of who your dad is or because we're being nice. Okay. We're saying them because it's true. I got Sundays in the vocals. I got some real coolness. I want to hear what everybody else has to say first rather than jumping in, but who wants to start? Besides the chat. The chat is lighting up here. Narok loves it. Joe says very catchy melody. Way to go. Okay, who wants to talk? Somebody say something. I don't know if yeah, poor Dre is he can't hear anything.
It was.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Who is that?
How old was she again?
15.
15. Wow, that's that's impressive. At 15,
and those
I couldn't do that.
those lyrics are so fast. I mean, they come in so fast.
Yeah.
You know.
They do.
Well, I mean, like that takes a lot of talent to be able to.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
much
it's-
talent at such a young age. That's a gift.
Geo, you're deep in thought, my friend.
I'm thinking a less angry April.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You know, and Alanis when she was 15.
Mm.
And it's, I mean, that heartbreak, that emotion in that song is translatable. My son is 16 and I've been through it with him.
Mhm.
It's definitely relatable. It's definitely speaking from her heart.
Mhm.
And to be able to convey that as a young gun in the industry is
Mhm.
amazing. She
Mhm.
did wonderfully. Wonderful.
I agree. Dame Jesse, what do we think? Poor Dre. Dre is, guys, I want to make sure because I know Dre is probably, sitting there unhappy about it. He's not being rude. He's not being disengaged. He's having a lot of tech issues right now. So trying to listen, don't know if he can, but we're waving at you, Dre, but we understand why you're not saying anything. Dame Jesse, did you want to weigh in?
Absolutely. So I don't know if it was intentional, especially with her being 15. She probably wouldn't have any idea who they are. But like, I got so much Bad Religion from that chorus.
Okay.
Like big time Bad Religion on that chorus, which is a great thing.
Okay.
Graffin's one of the all-time great lyricists when it comes to choruses, and she just effortlessly, like, I don't want to say had the same attack, but
Okay.
definitely the same commanding performance. Like that chorus grabbed you, and
Yes.
to be able to do that at such a young age,
I know.
it's just wow.
Well, it's definitely a lot better than we were doing when we were 15. So
Then again, we still ended every song when we were 15 with "fuck you."
Fuck you. Daisy, don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Now, I
So
want
you have our permission, though.
you do. They won't sue you.
You all do.
And I think I don't think I'm misspeaking here to say that she's singing and she's songwriting, but I believe she's also playing the guitar.
like, I mean, it's a breakup song, and
When you're that young, every breakup is literally Romeo and
The end of
Juliet.
the world.
It's true.
It's like, oh my God, my life
It's
is
the worst
over.
thing ever.
And the best songs come out of that because,
Well, and that's
as you
it.
get older, it means less and less and less. And it's less of an inspiration every time. It's more like, cutting the grass. It's just something that happened.
No, and I really I think it's a wonderful reminder that as much as adults might tend to minimize the way that kids experience things, that their heartbreak and their emotions are just as deep and real and meaningful as any adult. And as you just said, in a way, Dame, like more so because you're not inured to it yet. You're feeling it. Everything is vivid and intense, and she really got that across. And I love the timbre of her voice. I love the accent in there too. The whole thing just works for me, worked for everybody else. I saw the chat. Just loving her up to Daisy. Again, we're not just being nice, honey. Keep going. You're doing really well. That's okay. Don't worry, Dre. Thank you for having been on and weathering the tech storm. We're glad to have you. At least you're still in the chat. Daisy Lloyd, guys, Embers of Heartbreak. I want you to go and, do all the things. There's the Facebook page. We got her close to 200, but I would love to get her past that as a community. I know we can do it. So let's support her. 15. Can you
Like
imagine
the
what she'll be
things,
doing when
Tanner.
she's 30? I know.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yep. 15.
I think we have time for one more before Greg pumpkins. Greg is I can see it. We're kidding.
Yeah.
The look of sleep. So, we are going to end on the Space Sharks. You didn't
Nice.
expect me to say that, did you? This is a song called Mean Tambourine, which I already love. And they have an EP called The Space Sharks fuzz tone psychedelic show. Also love that. Had a really, really good time recording it. How could they not with a title like that? And we are going to close out the show with the Space Sharks' Mean Tambourine.
She's
Just making sure it was really over this time. It would have been great if they were like, and they just kept
know,
going.
right?
The song is 34 minutes long and they just keep it. I like it. Dre in the chat said it was like they had a little encore within their own song, and it's totally what they did. That was great. You guys were all bopping along. What did everybody think?
That was
super energetic.
It sounded like a band I'd want to go see on like a college vacation.
Yeah.
Like it just seems like the band that would be playing at a really fucking awesome party.
Yes, right. Like you'd
Yes,
be
exactly.
like an 80s
Absolutely.
movie or something, and they'd have one of those ridiculously good proms with like a live band and a whole laser show or whatever. And I was like,
I mean,
we had, like
or
4 balloons. This would
or
be
it
the
was on
band.
Laughing, you know, like I'd see that.
Oh
I heard
yeah,
it on
I could see that.
Laughing.
It did have that kind of vibe. All right,
It's so
BDE.
groovy.
What do we think? Groovy. BDE.
I don't have a lot to compare it to.
Mm.
Right.
I was picking up a 70s vibe.
Yeah.
And hearing it, and it's, you know, this is birthday party music right after disco night.
Like
It
that
was
classic rock.
it's just
blues.
just a classic 70s kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, totally. Mike, you were dancing along with me there.
Oh yeah, that song is a lot of fun. Like whenever I'm bopping like that, is good.
That was a good bop, not a bad bop. We don't want to see the bad bop. We don't know what happens there. That
Bad
gets
bop, no,
messy
I
and
just sit
sad.
there, don't do nothing. If my head's going, as good.
All right, there we go. We got the seal of approval. The Mechanic A head bop. We know it was good. Guys, I have so many people to thank very quickly. First of all, let me see if I can do this. We played JAZ, Justified and Zealous, A Reason. We played Plains Desperate Symphony with Sir Tiger of Winnipeg and Elizabeth Weaver, Low Ambition. We played Erencia by Dre in the panel, and Entropy in Motion. We played Breaking Down again, Crimson Asphalt, of course. We saw Narok. We didn't play Narok because they weren't on the panel. Yes, out there in Kansas somewhere. Hopefully, the fact that they're texting means that they're not out in the field still somewhere anymore. So it was nice to have them there. We played Twisted Johnny, Highway 285, where Crypt 13 believes someone was probably murdered. At the Zen Arcade, Wake Up. We played Season of the Witch, the cover Tinfoil did. We played Stop Running by Red Print. Burn by Flex Corporation. We did Richie, House of Warwick, My Mythology. We played Drop Beat Empire. That was Resurrect Me. That was the Vampire Lady Boner song, which I'm sorry that I said that, guys. It was really much better than that. We played Daisy Lloyd, Embers of Heartbreak. And was that it? Is that everybody? Did I get everybody?
I think so.
Did I make it awkward? And what?
And the Space Sharks.
And the Space Sharks. We finished with the Space Sharks. Mean Tambourine. Played a lot of new bands tonight, guys. I kept seeing in the chat, everyone said tonight's theme was the tone. It was the tone. Drew from Drunk and Lonely. Hi, Drew. Listen, guys, if you haven't already listened to AIOS, an institution of sorts, you got to go and play that. Play the new song. Just came out. Daisy's song comes out on Friday. We know Plains Desperate Symphony comes out May 3rd. So we got a lot of this music that you won't be able to hear except here until at least the end of this week. I want to thank the panel, the mystery panel of greatness, the somewhat revolving. We started with Dre, Entropy in Motion. We've had Crimson Asphalt here the whole time, but Jesse was dancing back and forth a little bit. First you were just a disembodied voice, and now you're here, fully bodied, bearded, there. Geo came in true BDE fashion, and of course we have Mike Mechanic A, and we had Justin Plains Desperate Symphony. That was everybody, right? It's too many things for me to remember. I think I remembered everything. Wow. Love that 1968 retro vibe, Vanilla Fudge Jefferson. Oh, Jefferson Airplane. I was like, I've never heard of the band Vanilla Fudge Jefferson Zancapan. Thank you, Joe, for being here. Thank you, everybody in the Always Hilarious chat. We have the Winter War episode on Monday, correct? Yes, and then we will be back in 2 weeks
Right.
live with more indie music. So thank you guys for being here, for staying up late or not if it's early there. And thank you guys again. We'll see you next time. That's another boxing guest in the books. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Take her easy.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yes.